Jo abusia for ya mama kwa basonko so eba POG Media so meso sa afi na wabaso a obe like na wa subscribe na afi so atimi a share dwumadie no ama afoforo nso ensa atumi aka ensam ekoso o my Ghana mu a yenso ya de pene yese ebra ne bra no ye bema abedwafo ehun de eko ene de eba na de ensam ene ekoso o highway ne so eye ye bra panyini kwaku anan na de ensam bia beto abonten a o kire se eye ejapade document no eye ne ya pia na se odi ochehene ho ya wo se waba abonten aba be kasa afa ho na anka ehun hia anase ewo se anka ochehene ma na ni wumpo se ananse so nya da akokodo ni po se nka obeba aba be kasa afa boku no enam de waye no kokoam a wo kire se eye ochehene chiame aliki audio bi amana watrete ochehene se obebo da audio no ama obi a tibi na otwema audio yi audio ebra Akuffo Addo ene gabi ekọ ochehene ho a omukọ hye kokoam efa adwene ekwanya omubefa so ahahake Ghana ajese abusia ensem na ni enyan entime nsem mre no mepese abusiafo be me yakọ ni akwakotie ensem a eye kwaku anan ade tu da na ansa na yebekọ no meso so wonsem kaye bi a what be share your comment section ho amaye na madwumadie no aye very interactive medase.
Radio stations amuo memu a lot went to bed. Newspapers went to bed. Television stations went to bed. 2, journalists no more document, if not all of us. However, the circumstances to which we discuss this document a bit to 2 na basani asre o to be free no we to be free no I say and one no we go no. All because a lot of journalists want to display say one on an ensaka document in it and one to na basesre no jade to and one could be easy. Let me tell you something, guys. There is one thing that shapes some of us, maybe call it different from other journalists or media house in the way we do our things. In my case, let me speak for myself. I don't rush to the news market to put a story out there just because I want to go on that idiosyncrasy of that, of be the first to tell the story or to blow the story. No. It's not synonymous with my style of journalism. Why? Because sometimes you'll be the last to tell the story. And the reason why you may be the last to tell the story is also of this good reason. Say, to what's netie the air koso. 2, to what's na hwehwe story ni mu yie. Say a documenter, try to read the document back to back. Do a comprehensive analysis and get more ideas for which other news report and you will be the one to give the best shot. Say by muhu journalists for be news house be to tuna basani asre yeneta. Here at CTV we took our time. Obia or share said no men can be you all know it. And whatever CTV did on the Japan document is still on the social media, YouTube. Okwa part 1, part 2, part 3. Yeah, I'm saying we went for part 4, I guess. Right? We did it in series. And however we know say it sank well with a lot of Ghanaians here and around the world. Yeah. Who to make no. And yedumasa. And one said now Okyehene Ofuripeni is responding to the document. And I make come Monday say then say so about one thing. Because you know Okyehene ankasa linguist edin komo. And there's a very good reason why I haven't played that tape yet. A day is coming. But meaning why Okyehene has taken the wind out of the sail of the palace. Now giving responses to the document. Why would he do that? But maybe next week. Adibibe will studio her. A much clearer picture of why we are hearing what we are hearing. But a Japan document in the Ebesia Basso enche. Before Ebekwa battle, the couple of months to come. Oh, Sana IGP same way. Ebra the parliamentary 7-member ad hoc committee no trans media houses minim why Ghanaian media no cry na moye money omasa mirikato gidi they rush and they destroy the story. They rush and they will not make the listener and the viewer get the import of the story, all because they want or person here to say I don't know name story, meanwhile they know to nothing. I know a lot of media houses are Mukuta report we and so to me the Ghanaian to understand and to be able to appreciate say, hey, a group of small political class, a group of them, a small political elite class are trying to take the destiny of this country into their own hands and milk the resources of this nation, and nobody cares. When we say Ebra afi Ghana for any bomb who say hey there be o mommy and share documents in ye ask my own senior Kwesi Chedakwa on multimedia afi ne Kwesi Chedakwa ni aba who say hey he got to give that document a bit of credence and find out say what time is it now. Can you know what kind of document no if he said your true document in our bottom his own words na make me now he has to take a little bit more a longer time to now read. And after reading the foreword, who say, hey, there's much more than to meet the eye. So now, the likes of the Kwesi Chedakwa now be joining the crusade. All right? And then no one who say, hey, asem kesiye bi ba. Hey, ensu yiri bi yiri yan. Hey, omane japade nipa bi etam. Hey, omane gudi o emane den o. Yasesa de ko. Now, the danger part in the same. Afi okay documents ni wie. Now we are a discerning Ghanaian. Go out there, check sector by sector, ministry by ministry, department by department, agency by agency. Then you would appreciate the much concern of say, ya no ni ewie. Just say ya bo baby po ewie. Now, Ghana for na mo Ghana ha, muntie ni ye. There is something that is going on in the telecommunication industry. Some of the telcos are experiencing some disturbances, particularly MTN. We are MTN customer. Meaning says Abri, all the MTN links problems are basso. Yes. MTN, all the contact MTN customers be face challenges. Go and read the document. The answers are there. There's a good reason why MTN4 suffer what they are suffering. Even though I say upgraded and I say and it may be cost so. I don't know how Friday will look like. We'll bring the full disclosure of why MTN customers and now what to data egu MTN so I say bam neko 2 MTN for data boy compared to Nigeria and other parts of African nations. And yes, there's a reason for all of this. Yet, when you read the Japan document now, who said that document has taken care of this MTN group. When we believe he said MTN is taking monopoly, so they must find a way. Beside the point, a Japan document also I find every need necessary. Say, hey, we need to clamp down on the telecommunication industry. We MTN customer, brace yourself ahead of time. We're about to expose something to you guys. Folks, now, tonight, you need to crowd a packed show. It's Mr. Meniagro Krakroka. Tonight, our crusade toward exposing fake men in the ministry takes us to Mexico, where a man of God is selling a plot of land in the heaven to church members for $100 to secure the heavenly throne. Ebra ye kan we na so no expose kase bi beba eda beba de obi anim na so ye de we nimu prapra kwan mu we hu in the Christian community ne ye kai mo she bibi so na mo tete mo hotri bibim kire se asem ye si o Mexico asem na se wo sofu gina so dem wo aso dem wo na ogina no wo to o se heaven ho no a wo mo kɔ no ese wutumi to asase wo ho ansa na we wu akɔ asem be kura na edi asem ko nhye be ne yehye
abusua entinsem no mu bi ene ye kokotie no na kwaku anan ekɔ so ka say media houses no some of the media houses no se omunya information anaso omunya document bi say ya aya emo mun to be free here enko to be free here enko to be free na emum omuntena se no mun read it through omun go through omunti ase ansa na omun information bi a omun provide ama oman na nsese ufiti wa na do wa adwene e kan bi ebi mu okra omun kan book no anase document no omun read it through anu an se omuti omufa ba bi ba ko a no omun akasa afa no ono ne de like watena se analyze chese book no de ewom ene kwan a omobo anapom abose eye MTN djumaku no chese omoba abesey no wakansem ensem ne do so agusua ntime nsem de no mepese musa ba miyako akotie de ode to aso no.
Listen to this.
This Christian church in Mexico is selling plots of land in heaven starting at $100 per square meter. You can even pay with American Express, Apple Pay, or set up a payment plan. The pastor of the Church of End Time says he spoke to God in 2017 and he authorized the sale of his plots. And buying any plot, regardless of the size, secures your spot in heaven. So far, they've already collected millions of dollars from selling the supposed land. Could this be one of the largest real estate scams in history? This Christian church in Mexico is selling plots of land in heaven starting at $100 per square meter. You can even pay with...
We are better to be saying, Bismarck, how can we buy this land? $100. Oh. See, a horse assassin, yet to travel. Yet to trade. And the wow, person will talk same. Fancy $5,000 and then tempano for Sikabra. And I best make me one and conquer trip mamu. In the name of Christianity. Now, I have said and maintained any form of material objects presenting to God in return of his blessings, or buying any substance such as water, anointing oil, fruits, assorted drinks, etc., to replace God's power is fake. These are means to extort money from vulnerable Christians of today's church. Makachiro. Adebia wode kwa koma onyankopon on the altar in exchange of blessings. Asurubia obekwa ye ton anointing oil di amount. Ye ton pen amount. Ye ton nsuo amount. Ye ton assorted drinks amount. Omo fake. We na ekoso in the church of today all over in Africa especially. And one particular nation, omudi muntintima pa edmanam, Ghana. Take a listen to this. And wrong one. Watch. To local politics. Local politics. Yeah, you have some questions to answer. Now, politics of today, and folks, politics of today is taking us to once a powerful political figure in one of the populous African oil-rich nations. Today, he's seen among the ordinary citizens boarding flight to his destination. This is what we call times and season. Sir, on my way, on my arm, oil, very rich. That leader Bakubi PMO, sir leader way became very popular, very powerful in African region. Na udimu akutini ye pa na eno na ene me yini mfoni bi akyerewa and then he's in the queue of the ordinary a ono so queue na wa board plane akọ baby okọ the destination kane no unhu ni ze yo kane no na ma protocol for didi ni chi say ya na no ne be ka say there are times and season a be hu say na we minister wo Ghana Ochina na wonye minister wo na one Ghana fo ni bi kura na mo fro trotro Now only Ghana for ni be for Uber. Now only Ghana for ni be for Yango and all sorts of. Now only Ghana for ni be for plane air kwa himfa. There was a utumi no above from Nyanya Sana with TV. Take a listen to this.
People up today. About 19. People up today. About 19. People up today. About 19.
Great. How many of you, can identify the man at the back of this woman? Where? Munim no. Opentama kofa bono ordinary nyemegum no wakona baby. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo. Se Ghana akwa ye the road bi ato no meboa. Olusegun Obasanjo. Every ye ninkaso. Ye ninkaso nti wudi a na sebe wa mo adwen ada ho kakra. Why? Se wudi a na wa mo wadwen ada ho kakra. Na mo jai, do you know me? What I can do? This, that. Sebe kwasi akeka bebrebe mfa hwema. Ebi kura woti akonwa nso kura na wefrim. Eno nso services to God and country. One of an enviable position that so Nyankopon ye wadom and you are accorded the services to God and country. You must hold this in high esteem. Therefore, you serve the people in accordance with that dignity and that civility. But not to go and lord over the people and make yourself and present yourself as though you are the omnipresent, omnipotent, and what have you. No. Mama buni nidi emra muposa mudi samoya sonfo aswafo or swaisi utiso Ghana na utiso. We are Minister of Roads, we are Minister of Lands and Forestry. Nemne adia and yeah no say na oni galamsey for nkoshe forest wo na mu twenua no gu na mu tunsuo no na the gold na eba abehye wo office wa na wo dem ho na wasue sika say dollars, millions of dollars na odi ekogu fence polytank mu na wa loke enipa yi kwa wie bia na ya chom na yekunkum wom sa we a minister. How many of our ministers and then they see and kata yeni say at the blink of our eyes he betimi aka say minister A, minister B, minister C, you can identify in them that humility of service, that godliness of service, that kindness of service to God and country and to humanity. How many of our ministers can you point them? I am here to point one though. Yeah. The ministers of our state who have God-fearing in them. How many? If our ministers of state, if our high-ranking government officials, the excellent, if they fear God and they respect the people and they believe that the services unto us and unto humanity is services to God and country, then may I say that we wouldn't see the much of that preponderance. That preponderance, that hegemony, the alacrity, the prowess to which we dip our hands. 10 of this into the state coffers and daylight looting of our coffers, including say, yedi jumama obia contractor na woma fechire na woma kwaje 10% near the biama political party in power na minister na de ni de egu the bottom
abusia we ni nsema eye kwaku anan e de babedom ye na kwakwana nsem yi de obi kan ye nsem ni mu edru na anu nso enyan enti abusua meda masese mom ye koi ekotie kwakwana nsem o de ba abonten no meda ase